Hey YouTube, this is Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com. In today's video, I am going to show you what I do, my entire routine, to keep my pores clean and clear and looking as small as possible. Before I even start, I just want to remind everybody that pores and skin texture, those are all normal things. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Of course, there's also nothing wrong with wanting to look a certain way, but just know that perfection here is probably not attainable, and what we see on Instagram and on Facebook is not real life. I have combination skin with an oily T-zone, and pores are an issue for me in my nose area and then right around here, sometimes on the chin. This routine is an evening routine, but you can use these steps in the morning as well with a few modifications. Step number one, as always, is to remove my eye makeup. I am currently using this Missha Perfect Lip and Eye Remover. I was using their waterproof version, but I just ran out, so I've started this just a few days ago. So far it's working really well. I am going to saturate a couple of embossed cotton pads with it and then go from there. So I am applying this right over my eyes and very gently pressing down just for a few seconds to allow the makeup to start to dissolve. The skin around the eyes is very sensitive, so I don't want to be doing any tugging or pulling. Once that's done, I will very gently kind of wipe this off, remove the makeup. The eye makeup is gone. Next step is a cleansing oil. I am using still this Klairs one. If you've seen my recent acne skincare video, you'll notice that I'm using some of the same things, and that's because I just have one cleansing oil right now. I have more on the way though. So just a few pumps. My hands are clean and dry. My face is dry and not clean. Rub it in. This is where the pore part starts. It's very important to thoroughly remove makeup and sunscreen every night. Sunscreen and BB creams and all of those products that are oil soluble may not completely be coming off with your foaming wash. Depends on the foaming wash, but just in general. An oil step fully dissolves that, and in my experience, the more clear the pores, the smaller they look. When a bunch of gunk gets in there, it just stretches them out and visually they start to look a lot larger. In my last video, one of you pointed out that I forgot to cleanse above my upper lip. Thank you for that. So I am paying special attention to that. Now, typically I would also get this cleansing oil on my lips too, but I'm just having this tinted lip balm on and I actually want it on, so I'm not taking it off. Okay. The next step is to add water to the oil and massage some more, and it will emulsify. You can see that it's turning white, and then it will rinse off very easily and cleanly. I am going to rinse it off camera. The next step is a foaming cleanser to get anything that the oil cleanser may have missed, and this is a Logically Skin Acne Cleanser. You may be wondering why this wasn't in my acne routine. Why is it here? It's because it has salicylic acid, which is great for acne, yes, but also it can actually help with blackheads and pore stuff. So salicylic acid helps with clogged pores and sebum production. There are leave-on products with salicylic acid, but a lot of the times a wash-off product like a cleanser is a gentler option. So just massage it on. Try not to poke my eyes out. Put my nails on today, and they're a lot longer than what I thought they would be. I wonder how long I can stay on them before I have to take them off. Don't forget your neck. And now rinse it off. For the next step, we have options. Sometimes I will do a clay mask here. For example, this one. This is the Skin&Lab Dr. Pore Tightening Mask. It's made specifically for pore tightening. And clay masks, it's an interesting beast. The results are temporary, but they're so impressive that I really like using clay masks. Basically, some of the sebum and surface debris are absorbed by the clay, and so when it's washed off, the appearance of the skin is mattified and the pores look smaller, and I love that effect. This mask has tea tree in it and can even help with acne and breakouts. A lot of the pore products have acne benefits to them. I only apply this to my T-zone. I find that it's a bit too much for the other areas of my face that are more dry, but there are some clay masks that I apply all over as well. I'm not going to do this today because I just used that yesterday. Instead, today I am going to show you one of my favorite peeling gels. This is the Benton PHA Peeling Gel. PHA is a very gentle type of exfoliating acid. And the reason I don't want to do this and the clay mask all in the same routine is because that's just too much for my skin. I typically do not use face towels at all, but for the peeling gels, the skin must be dry. So pat it gently, and your hands should also be dry. So we take a bit of this. The purpose of a peeling gel is great sounds. Oh, that just keeps getting better. Okay. The purpose of a peeling gel is to take off any dead skin cells and any buildup. You do not need to do this daily. Once or twice a week is enough. This peeling gel is a combination of physical exfoliation from the peeling cellulose part and the mild chemical exfoliation from the PHA. As you rub this on, you will see that it's starting to peel like this. And some people, myself included, when they first use this, they think that that's dead skin. And it's not. It's the cellulose in the gel. It's designed to do this. But as it rolls like this and it peels like this, it does take the dead skin cell with it. But just don't think that this entire roll, all of this is your dead skin. It's not. So I'm going to pay particular attention to my problem areas, my nose, and the cheeks right here, the chin. Okay, and now we rinse that off. The first 3 steps focused on getting the skin really clean and the pores clear. And now we're going to hydrate everything because hydrated skin is more plump and plumped up pores look smaller. Without drying my face while it's still moist, I am going to start with a toner. And this is Round Lab. I'm going to butcher the name, I'm sorry. It's Dokdo toner. That's how it's spelled, if this would focus. It's Dokdo toner. And this has sugarcane extract in it, which is a very, very, very gentle, super, super mild exfoliant that can actually help with pore size or making the pores appear smaller. Going to put that on. Back in the day when I was a teenager, I always thought that combination and oily skin should be punished with very harsh products. I even used straight up rubbing alcohol on it, which I do not recommend. And now I understand that actually being kind to my skin and properly hydrating it makes it behave so much better. The next step is an essence. I'm currently using this Jenny House fermented essence. It has fermented truffle extract. This isn't specifically for the pores necessarily, but it's just extra hydration, which helps. You may be asking yourself right now, why is she not using toners with BHA or some sort of BHA essences and so on? And that's because I already had salicylic acid in the face wash. There's a mild exfoliant in the toner that I chose, and I just don't want to overdo it. Too many acids all across the routine can damage the skin barrier. If your skin tolerates it, perfect. I'm not a dermatologist or a cosmetologist, I am just a big time skincare enthusiast. I only know what works for my skin. If the same things work for yours, fantastic. But if you know of something different that works for yours, great. You don't have to listen to me. This next product I mostly use in the morning, but I wanted to show it because it's so wonderful. It is a Hamamelis T-Zone Serum, and Hamamelis is just a fancy word for witch hazel. I know not everyone's skin tolerates it, but this is specifically made for the T-zone, and it's supposed to help with the oil production or help regulate it, and that can also help the pores look smaller. Look how cool this is. It's a rollerball application, and you're supposed to just roll it on. And you can keep it in the fridge if you're using this in the morning, because sometimes the cool product, especially with this rollerball, can help depuff the face in the mornings. I originally did not appreciate this very much, but after using it consistently in the mornings, I've noticed that my skin actually stayed matte, comfortably matte, not dry, all day around the T-zone, and no oiliness, which is why it's more of a morning product for me. I don't care what my face looks like overnight, but I just wanted to show it. Because again, you can do this routine in the morning as well, just done to the double cleanse and finish with an SPF. Can't forget the eyes, even though it has nothing to do with pores, but I know if I forget the eyes, somebody will say something. And this is the Swanicoco Peptine Eye Cream. I have a couple eye products in my stash right now. I have this, and then I have the Klairs, which I showed in my acne video. So I'm just going to dab it on very gently. I don't know why, but I always dab a few times around. The last step is to lock in all of this wonderful hydration we just put on with the serums and the essences. And this is by Wishtrend Acido Hibiscus 63 cream. This has LHA, which is the mildest, gentlest acid type, and PHA in it. It is gentle enough to use every day, can be used at night and in the morning. I just do it at night. This cream is specifically marketed to help with pores, with sebum production, and even with hyperpigmentation, which I have some, like on my nose, for example. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to apply it. And so this product again has some mild acids, which is another reason why I'm not doing any more robust acids like in my toner or essence steps. I'm just very careful. Again, if your skin can tolerate it, go for it. My main routine is finished. Looks like I went a little too enthusiastic with the peeling gel over here. That's why there's redness, and that just has to do with the fact that I'm filming and probably just a little rougher than I normally am. This typically does not happen. So I wanted to show you a couple products that are not a daily thing for me. It's more of an every other day or sometimes twice a week. And these are Retinol, so vitamin A products, not retinol, Retinol, which is supposed to be even faster working than retinol. And they're both by Dr. Different. There's the Vita A cream, and then there's the graduated Vita A cream Forte, which is more potent. This one is 0.05% right now, and this one is 0.1. I have not used the 0.1 yet. I use the 0.05 one, like I said, a couple times a week. And vitamin A products can really help with pore sizes, with acne, with wrinkles. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So that's definitely something to look into if you're struggling with any of these things. But today I wanted to show more of a every night kind of routine, with the exception of the peeling gel, which is also a once or twice a week kind of thing. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you are having a wonderful week. You can find me on my blog, KBeautyHobbit.com, on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, in my Facebook group, Korean Beauty Fanatics. I will see you in my next video. Until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.